month celebration of classic movies. But first I'd like to share with you some Hollywood history. Hoodlums, racketeers, bootleggers. The gangster film is one of the most iconic Hollywood genres, and its golden age has its roots in movies of the 1930s. America was then in the throes of Prohibition, and audiences long fed a steady diet of upstanding cowboys ready for a new kind of gunslinger.
Everybody ready? Great, because the cameras are ready to roll. Ready when you are, CB. And we are rolling. Hello everyone and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Vinny. On behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, please welcome our host of this one-of-a-kind tour, Robert Osborne.
Thank you. Hooray for Hollywood indeed. What better way to start our journey? From the Old West to the rooftops of London and along the yellow brick road, there really is no place like the movies. One of Hollywood's significant contributions to the world of film were great musicals. This scene is from one of my favorites, the 1933 Busby Berkeley spectacular, Footlight Parade. Here's one of the most famous of all dance sequences. It's from the 1952 musical classic, Singing in the Rain.
Here's Gene Kelly singing in the rain, literally. Hi, verse 10, stay seated.
Here's one of the quintessential Disney musicals, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This classic earned 13 Academy Award nominations.
Chim Chim Tree, I love this song. Sing along. Hold on to those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood.
Here's the birthplace of the gangster film, the seedy underbelly of Chicago from The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. Released in 1931 before strict censorship rules were enforced, The Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent look at the world of gangsters of the Depression era.
I love this movie. In one famous scene, James Cagney shoves a grapefruit in May Clark's face. She could never look at breakfast the same way again. These tough guys can turn anything into a weapon.
Yeah. I'm telling you, very nice time. George comes around, he's going to leave you some beer. You go over and drink it. And you're going to kick in with the dough. You know, somebody's going to drop by and yell and kick your teeth out one at a time.
Just a bunch of rubbernecking tourists. Shut up, you took one hard number.
Sorry for the delay, folks. I don't want to run a red light, even in the movies.
Hey! You! Come here.
I'm not allowed to leave my vehicle.
I said get over here!
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand.
Mr. Osborne!
Bye.
Wait! Okay, Muggsy, whatever you say.
Hey! How did you know my name anyways?
I've seen this movie before.
Well, the heat's on. Are you fancy cars? My ticket out of here, so beat it.
You're making a big mistake, Muggsy.
I said square out of here. You're gonna get hurt.
I can't leave in the middle of the movie.
Go on!
Here they come, Bust! Get out, you grinders! I'm hit! I'm hit! Okay, they got hit! Moxie! Moxie! With hit bad! Real bad!
appetite. Whether it lets against the law, I would never break the law. Hey lady, watch this. No more red light. Foxy! Sorry boys, I'm making my getaway. Give my regards to the warden, suckers. What are you looking at? Everybody mind your P's and Q's and maybe you won't get hurt. Whoa, this must be the west side of town, huh?
Western films depict the legendary American wild frontier, where cowboys and their loyal steeds maintain order in towns against the untamable wilderness. John Wayne and Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomize this ideal of the stoic gunslinger.
Let people do what they want.
Sleepy little bird, eh?
That's some mighty tough territory you're heading into, Pilgrim. I'd think about turning back if I was you. That is, if you're...
Now that we're in the clear, now's the perfect time to collect up all your valuables. Let's start with the jewelry and move on to the hard cash. And if anybody hit... Whoa, I didn't even want to say word, come on! This is nuts! Nuts it is! I'm getting out of here. And look at it this way. It can't get any worse! Okay. It's worse! I don't know about you guys, but this is starting to get kinda creepy. Where are we? Jersey?
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from George Méliès's A Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you scream. This is Alien.
Hey, doll face. How do we get out of here?
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
The emergency destruct system is now activated. Ship will detonate in T-minus 10 seconds. The option to
Look out!
detonation expires T-minus 5.
What is that thing? There it is again! Okay, that is enough creepy crawly things for one day. Right? Wrong.
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status as the blockbuster boys with their first partnership. Here from that legendary collaboration is Harrison Ford as archaeologist Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Some of the biggest horror stars of Hollywood had appeared in the ancient story of the first Egyptian temple. A priceless jewel that beckons to all, but be warned, the temptation always leads to destruction.
Whoa, get a load of that chunk ice. Time for me to get back to work. Good thing I don't believe in ghost stories. Now nobody move, I go get the goods. I don't think they'd notice a few extra bodies around here. if you know what I mean.
I've seen enough movies to know that you really shouldn't even think about trying to steal that jewel.
Halt, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Not bad for my first movie, huh?
The twist ending. It just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show.
Oh, I see dead people. Things that don't bump the night have always been a staple of movies. One of the first horror films was a silent short featuring a dancing skeleton, created by the Lumiere brothers in 1897. Whoa, there really is a jungle out there. Where are we?
This is the jungle home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is undoubtedly Johnny Weissmuller, who's run through 12 films as the king of the jungle.
Over there, we have Reno Sullivan as Jane, Tarzan's sidekick Cheetah, who's been portrayed by over a dozen chimpanzee actors over the years. Hi, row number 10, child, please sit down.
Here's Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca.
Inside of this world, you belong to victim. It's work that keeps him warm. That plane is around, you're not literally live. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, the rest of your life. You always have plans. You didn't have it. You lost it until you came to Casablanca. Got it back for us.
And now, one of the most famous movie stars in one of his greatest roles, Mickey Mouse, as the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
When the film came out in 1940, Walt Disney promised to add new musical sequences in the future. His nephew Roy kept that promise 60 years later, released of Fantasia 2000.
We've come over the rainbow and into one of the most beloved and most watched films in movie history, The Wizard of Oz.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way do we go?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the word.
Because of the wonderful things
He really must be a local wizard to be sitting there.
From all of us here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we hope you've enjoyed our tour through some of my favorite films. But remember, there are many more adventures waiting for you every day on TCM.
We didn't need that. We had faith in it.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Step inside!
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner.
Is it safe?
Where have you gone? I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I'm a man. Well, nobody's perfect.
Shut up.
Force will be with you always.
I'm gonna make an offer again with you.
I want to be known. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Good morning, Vietnam!
He's looking at you, kid.
Movies, the stuff that dreams are made of. I hope you've enjoyed our ultimate celebration of classic movies. And remember, you can find many more beloved stories and legendary stars on Turner Classic Movies.
On behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we'd like to thank you for joining us on the great movie ride. Please remain seated till the vehicle comes to a complete stop. Then gather all personal belongings and take small children by the hands. When the door is open, rise dramatically to your feet and make a grand exit to the rear of the vehicle. Oh, one more thing. When I yell action, don't forget the thunderous applause for yours truly. Okay, places everybody, and action! Thank you. Have a wonderful day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. On behalf of all of us, we'll see you at the movies.